guys could not just see that, but I hit chain. Alright guys, it is currently 7:15 in the morning, the day of the tournament. I would have vlogged more, but I kind of just figured the day of the tournament would be way more interesting.
Dude, I haven't woke up this early at night in the entire summer.
Hey, we changed in timelines out here for this tourney, man.
We're Thanos.
Right now we are heading over to my caddy Colin's house.
That's me.
And we are picking up all the stuff we need, and then we're heading out to the range. Like, I don't know if the other people are taking it this seriously, but I just like the fact that, you know, getting prepped for a tourney.
I don't need breakfast. I mean, if you want it, yeah. But
yeah, you hit up Don's.
I'm more of a 2 meals a day. Dinner and late dinner.
Dinner and late dinner, honestly, same here. And then we're gonna, after breakfast, we're gonna head out to the tourney and then get checked in and everything. And so yeah, you'll see everything, but we'll check in. Yeah. All right, guys, we have made it to the range. We got the basket set up. We're out in a nice park. I'm about to get a range session.
You can't dance to the music if you can't even hear the sound. You can't read the message till you can't even hear the sound.
Ooh. We just got assigned our tee hole. It's hole 16 on the easy course.
got the setup going, dude.
We are walking out right now.
Bag.
A chair in the bag. Caddy. First time.
Style, dude. 3
Player.
waters, bro.
Yeah, we got plenty of stuff. We had a good range sesh this morning. So.
Low-key smacked to 150 hyzer. But...
Yeah, you'll see that. Well, you probably already did. But we will be recording some of my shots throughout the round. Hopefully you guys can see some.
Brand new caddy.
We are finished with the first round.
Getting snacks. Smacks.
Alright guys, so after the disappointing first round.
Well, it was fun, guys. We had fun. Like, it was a lot of fun.
I also won. So that's the thing. So let me just explain something real quick. My best ever score going into that course was a 1 over. So our goal was to get an even. And I was tied for 7th going into the second round, I believe.
No,
so,
I think you were tied for 10th.
No, I was tied for 7th.
You sure?
I was tied for 7th. I'm almost positive.
I mean, you
I was back by 4
say
strokes,
so, but
though.
I was
It was-
also the dude keeping score.
I was 2 over. The lead, I believe, was 2 under. So I was 4 strokes away from the lead. Ended up almost beating my record in general on one of the hardest courses that I've ever played. I almost beat my best score ever. I got a 6 under. you guys will only see one putt just because I was dialed in. I didn't really want anyone recording
No, I
me.
think we got like a couple.
We got a couple. Not that much though. I think we were just dialed in. I was dialed in.
If you would have seen all of them, you would have just seen the same red disc. Come on.
Yeah, there's the soul, man. The soul. It hit the soul. I'll tell you that much. But
Yeah, the kneeling putt too.
okay, so let me just explain a couple moments I had. Hole 1, I started on hole 8. So when we got to hole 1, it is the hardest 7-hole stretch that I've ever played in my life. And let me just move this so you can actually see me now. Hit the first available tree, probably 5 feet from the tee. I'm not even lying. Like 5 feet, and I still had 200 feet, just 5-foot gap of just straight woods, and that's the only gap I had. And I peered it, absolutely peered it, but it was like 20 feet short, and we walk up, and it's sitting underneath the basket. We have no idea how it happened. None of my card mates do either. So that was one lucky break. There was another one where it was easy par 3. I've almost aced it 2 times in my life. Throw my force 40 feet in the woods. Had no angle to get out. I barely got out, like rolled out or trickled out. I'm behind another tree.
We also missed the gap too.
Yeah, I missed the gap I was looking for. And I had to get down on a knee from about 30 feet and drain one falling over, and just got up and just, I was so pumped, dude. And I had all my friends there. I had my mom there.
Yeah, you guys won't be able to see it, but like
Yeah, we didn't really record it, but
if I don't know, if are you gonna put music over it? Because I don't know, you're just gonna hear a bunch of clapping, and like we had like six fans, and no one else has spectators, but then there's us. We just
funny.
have like 6 people just trailing us.
Okay, yep. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is par 4s on that course. So there was four par 4s in a row or
There
something?
was technically
There was a par 3 in between.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So there's four par 4s in a row there.
Well, there was more, but there was like this one that it was a par 4.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. Yeah. So hole, I think it was like 10, which is the first par 4. I threw my heat perfectly. Like I told my car mates, I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try and birdie this. It's really hard to birdie. Throw it in the perfect spot. Throw an upshot, 5 feet from the pin. So I ended up birdieing a hole I never birdied before. Next hole, another par 4 that I've never birdied.
You birdied all the par 4s.
I did. I birdied every single par 4. So that's one thing that I think I had on the rest of the field. I'm not sure. I have to go back and see.
Well, it's just because you can throw it really far.
Yeah, I had the one thing I have is distance on my competitors right now because it's novice. So I knew if I could just get it out there, I had a good chance. So we went to, it was 11 or something.
Yeah. That.
So 11 is probably the hardest par 4 on the course. 660 feet, dog leg right, like. So I throw my first shot terrible too. I hit a tree.
Wasn't it the Thrasher?
It was. I hit a tree very early, like about 200 feet out. So I still had like probably almost 400 feet to the pin. I had no angle on the basket. So I pull on my heat and just launch an Anheuser, and perfect shot about 10 feet from the pin. Probably one of the best shots I threw all day. That's one thing I won't forget. Walk up to the next pin that's supposed to be a par 4, or next hole is supposed to be a par 4. And they changed it to a par 3, and it's 477 feet. And for novice, like that's impossible to birdie. So, but I shot a 3, so I would have birdied it if it was a par 4. There's nothing crazy to that one. It was just like a little like driving up shot, but a little flex, all it is.
No flex. I mean, I could sit here and tell you that the only reason he did good was because of me, and like, well, I am gonna say that because that is the truth right there. I mean. Why?
Right.
Well, I think
let me explain something else. So
3 bags at once.
So I played the first 5 holes, and I shot 5 over. So in the last 31 holes, I was bogey free, number 1, and I shot 9 under. So if you erase the 5 holes, I'm literally 9 under for the tournament, bogey free. Like, I think the nerves really got me to start, because I told Colin I was nervous walking up to the first tee, and it showed because my putting I think was really bad.
Well, that and we also almost had like a penalty stroke too.
Oh yeah. So I threw a disc, nailed off a tree, no idea where it went. We were looking for about like 15 minutes, and then I had to go re-tee. So I went to go back to re-tee, throw my disc. It lands okay spot, probably a double bogey. It was probably gonna be double bogey at best because I was shooting for my 4 and I was still like 50 feet out. Then we walk up past the basket. He's like, "Oh, your disc is right here." So
I was shooting for 2 instead of 4, and I was able to get up and down for a par. So that was a huge part of the tourney.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will check in with you in a little bit when I have everything digest and just kind of put some wrapping touches on the vlog. So
Hope you guys enjoy.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this day's vlog.